One thing that I've really come to terms with this year that has been a really big milestone for me is just terms with my situation as far as living out in the street. I realized that just because I live out in the street, it doesn't particularly mean that my situation has to be chaotic. You know, it doesn't mean that my face needs to be covered in dirt. It doesn't mean that I need to sleep on a corner and smell like this, you know. And it doesn't mean that I need to be sad and upset with myself because of the conditions. I realize that my situation doesn't make me hopeless. Me having no hope is what makes me hopeless. And just being able to work hard every single day is the exact thing that I need to do. Because really the real enemy at this very moment right now is not my conditions, because those are results of the circumstances. The real enemy is depression and all of the hopelessness and losses that comes with that. That is the real enemy, and that's kind of what I've really learned. That's what makes it possible for me to be out here in the streets and manage, and also to see other people in worse conditions and not feel fear that that'll be me. I mean, just looking at me, no one would ever be able to guess that I live in the streets. No one would ever be able to guess that I'm homeless. But it's all because of the way I maintain myself. And as long as I keep working, things are either going to work sooner than later, or they're going to work later than sooner. As long as I'm not stuck in a depression, as long as I'm not hopeless, that's really all you can ask for. What are some of the things that you, the people watching, have learned throughout this year? You know, what is something that you learned this year that you really believe is really helping you move forward the next year? What lesson are you really taking with you? I used to always grow up thinking that it was like a way of defending myself, not really realizing that it's really kind of just a bad state of being and nothing good comes of it. One really big thing I learned this year, especially recently, is that blowing up is a waste of energy. It's a total waste of time. And I realize that it's completely unnecessary, and that in a lot of ways it's almost just an adult temper tantrum. It doesn't help solve any problems. It doesn't make you look good. It doesn't even really defend you in a lot of situations. I realize it's better just to be able to handle things as subtly as possible. And the act of blowing up could put you in worse situations. You know, that's one thing that I really learned recently. What's his name?
Teddy.
Hi, Teddy. One major thing I learned this year is that whenever you talk, it's always best to speak as if someone is listening. Someone that you don't know is listening. And a lot of it has to do because in this day and age, someone likely is. But also, it keeps your conversation from becoming too comfortable. Because you could have a conversation with someone and just due to that comfort alone, it can lead you to saying a lot of unprocessed things, which if someone else were to hear, could really leave you in a really bad situation. And a lot of times we overlook these things as we're in the presence of good company. All thing is that someone is always listening. And one really big thing I've learned this year, 2021, with everything we've been talking about today, 2021 has been quite a year for me and Moon. We've been through things that we never expected. We've lost things that we never thought we would. We've had confrontations. We've been through things. We've experienced things. And through it all, with it all said and done, we've grown. Despite how difficult this year has been for us, we're still happy just to be able to make it through another year. You know, we still count it as a blessing, and we still look forward to the next year. With this year coming to a close, I'm satisfied with things that I've learned.
And I look forward to taking a lot of the values and lessons I learned in this video and getting them into the next year. You know, I'm really looking forward to that. And as I said earlier in this video, I really am interested in some of the lessons you all learned this year, some of the things you're taking with you into the next year. I love hearing about this stuff because, I mean, I like to think about how I can apply other people's lessons to my life as well. So please, let me know. Me and Mook, we're going to wrap it up. But if you like content like this, be sure to stick with us. You know what I'm saying? Because more content like this is definitely on the way. Thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Diesel, concluding another video for the people. I'll see you all in the next one. Signing out.